So I've just written out these three equations. So we've got the word equation, we've got the structural formula, and we've got the condensed structural equation. So some things to note with these. The alcohol gives us the name for the alkyl part. The ethanoic acid, or the carboxylic acid part, gives us the O8 part. Okay, so it'd be ethanoate in this case. You've got to remember the water in each of these equations. When you're drawing structural formula, remember that you've got to have those bonds going straight to the atoms that they're actually joined to. Don't forget that because you've got the double bond here, you only have two other bonds off that carbon, because remember, each carbon has to have 4 bonds around it. Now you can also see this one written the other way around. I'll draw that now. So normally you would write it C, C, double bond O, O, C, H, 3 on that side, and H, H, H on that side. And you can see that that's actually the way I've written it for the condensed structural formula underneath. And that's to give you that C double bond O and then the O that joins it together. That's called the ester link. All right, and that's quite important. That's the ester functional group. So normally you do write it that way round, but often if you write it that way round, you forget and you get the name mixed up. So you've just got to be really careful. The other really important point to note is that if you're looking at the structural formula or the condensed structural formula, it is this is where that double bond O is, and that double bond O gives you the O8 part of the name. So that's another way of telling. Also note that I've got liquid for the states of matter for all of these, and I'm using the equilibrium arrow in all three equations.